This is the Bible for my homies in the hood. I know it's hard, so let's change, y'all. I'm coming talking to you in the language that you understand in the slang, y'all. The enemy smirking and lurking and giving us vices, but you know we lame, y'all. Cause this is the Bible for my homies in the hood. I know that we gonna change, y'all.
Yo, back with another episode of the Bible for my homies in the hood. Yo, God is so good. You know, let's start off with a prayer. Father God, in the name of Jesus, the most high, the most righteous, I just thank you for life, man. I just want to show my gratitude. I also want to ask that anybody who's watching this video, who comes across this video, that if they are fearful or doubtful, that they can rest it in your hands. Their problems, anything that they're going through, they could just rest it in your hands. Financial, spiritual, mental, they could just rest it in your hands because you have the whole world in your hands. And I pray in his son's name, amen. Hey, yo, so look, last episode, before I introduced like this 5-part series to my man David. I gotta start like with how David even came into, like how he even came into the story. So first, there's two people I'm gonna talk about before him. And so this episode is about Samuel. You feel what I'm saying? Prophet Samuel, probably the most elite prophet ever. All right, so boom. So Samuel became a prophet, right? When there was a time that God wasn't even talking to his people. And when I say his people, I mean the people of Israel, right? So this is how Samuel came about. So I forgot his son's name, his pop's name. I forgot his name. But his pops had 2 wives, all living in the same crib. You know what I'm saying? The first wife's name was Penina. Now, Penina, she was mad grimy, OD grimy. The second wife was Hannah. Hannah, Samuel pops, he really loved Hannah, OD. She was bad, she was fire, he really loved her. Feel me? So boom. Since Penina knew that Samuel pops loved Hannah more than her, and mind you, back in the day, having kids was lit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was OD lit. Like, if you had kids, like, you are the prized possession. Because there was mad ladies out there that was just barren. Like, they couldn't have kids. You feel what I'm saying? So Penina used to pick at Hannah. Like, you know, and I'm just paraphrasing because this is not in the Bible. But I'm just paraphrasing. Like, yeah, you bad. Like, I got his kids. Like, you feel what I'm saying? She used to be on that type of timing with her. And Hannah used to be fake depressed because she like, yo, like, I just want to have kids. You know what I'm saying? And even in the Bible story, my son, I think his name is Elkanah. We'll keep it a bed. I think his name is Elkanah. But one time, like, you feel me? Like, they had a feast in the crib, or they had dinner time at the crib, and he gave Penina and all the Penina kids, which are his kids, like regular pieces. But for Hannah, he gave her the choice part. And he like, yo, why you so sad? Like, you feel me? Like, don't I mean to you more than 10 sons? You feel what I'm saying? Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. It's July 4th right now. All I smell right now is beer, weed, and Hennessy. Back to the story though. So my son like, yo, why you so sad? You feel what I'm saying? So boom. They used to go to the priest a lot, like to the temple. That's where they pray and do their thing or whatever. So Hannah, as I imagine it, based off of what Eli responds to her, I'm thinking like she's wilding, like she's winding up and doing craziness. But what she's really doing is praying. Like she's really just praying. So Eli like, what's goody, bro?
Good, bro. What are you doing, bro?
I'm doing an episode for the Bible for my homies in the hood, man.
Oh, shit. Good luck, man.
Yo, thank you very much, brody.
Good shot, bro.
Yo, good looking. So she praying, and then Eli like, yo, you can't go do that at your crib. Like, why you gotta come to the temple and be drunk? And she like, yo, I'm not even drunk. I'm just really desperately asking the Lord for something. So the prayer was basically to ask for a son. And if God gives her a son, then he's gonna give him right back to God. You feel what I'm saying? So boom, Eli blessed it. God got you. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Long story short, because I'm really just trying to talk about Samuel. Long story short, son Samuel arrived. You feel me? So now, boom, when Hannah was praying the first time, she didn't have that much confidence. Now, in the story, there's a second time she prayed. You would have thought Shorty was Beyonce, like, the way she came out praying, like, basically, in the prayer, what she do is violate Penina, like, yo, the people who was basically on time and like, aha, I'm lit, I'm the one with the kids. Now all your kids dying. Now look, the crazy thing about it is I'm gonna fast forward, because the Bible also says study to show yourself approved. Now what I think that means is there's so much religious books and there's a lot of facts in these religious books. But when you start to read certain things from these religious books, you know it all points back to a lot of stories in the Bible. So now the Torah, which is Jewish, their law, actually the first 5, I'll put that in the video, the first 5 books of the Bible is called the Torah. So the Jewish part, right, they talk more about the situation between Penina and Hannah. You know what I'm saying? So it's believed that every time Hannah had one kid, because she absolutely had more kids after Samuel. Every time Hannah had one kid, 2 of Penina's kids died, bro. You feel me? Like they just died, fell ill and just died. Wow, crazy. Until the last 2 that she had, she ended up going to Hannah like, yo, yeah, I used to be wild to you, but look, go to God, pray for my last 2 kids on your behalf. And those 2 kids spiritually became Hannah's. That's why in the prayer, Hannah say that she has 7 kids. It's impossible because she only had 5. The 6th one would have been Samuel, but Samuel belongs to God. So that's why 7. All of these are Bible scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So boom, now my son Samuel here. So now, remember the first prayer that Hannah did, Samuel had to go back to God. So now, Samuel, you feel me? When he came off the breast and all that, he used to do all the things in the temple, you feel me? He's being raised as a priest in the temple. Big homie Eli. Now, another person of this story is Eli. So now, Eli is a Levite. And if you don't know, the Levites were set apart from my man God. Like, he like, yo, set apart. He told us to Moses and Aaron. He like, yo, set apart the Levites. They're supposed to minister before me. Boom. Right? So boom. So now, Eli got 2 kids. Phineas and Ferb. Nah. It ain't Phineas and Ferb. One of their names is Phineas though. I forgot the other kid's name though. But he got 2 kids. You feel what I'm saying? Mind you, he's the priest of the town. You feel what I'm saying? So he's respected. His 2 sons is wilding, having sex with all the joints in the church. You feel me? Oh, I'm so sorry, miss. I ain't even see you. Having sex with all the joints in the church. You feel what I'm saying? What else they doing? They taking the choice parts of the meat, pause. So now, back then, and this is why I love that we got Jesus Christ, you feel what I'm saying? Because now we don't got to kill no animal to go sacrifice so that God can forgive us for our sins. And that right there, the old law, when you had to sacrifice animals, and Jesus Christ, the new covenant, that right there is the whole book of Hebrews. So if you ever get a chance to read the book of Hebrews, that's what that's talking about. So now, boom. Eli, right, when he spoke to them, you feel what I'm saying? In the Bible, it say, I've been hearing. So that means for you knew about this. You feel what I'm saying? But you ain't never do nothing to take them out of power. God ended up violating Eli and all the Levites. You feel what I'm saying? Or not all the Levites per se. Just Eli's lineage. You know what I mean? So after Eli rebuked his kids, God like, yo, that ain't enough. You feel me? Like, that ain't enough. Like, yo, my people sacrificing, y'all taking this, y'all seducing the women. Like, what's up? Like, I bet, say that. Since you only thought that you should talk to your kids, this is what I'm gonna do, bro. Both of your sons gonna die on the same day. That's 1. Everybody that's from your lineage, when they get to the prime of their life, they're gonna go blind and deaf. That's 2. And number 3, I'm cutting you off. You feel me? It was over for Eli. Boom. Now my son Samuel. This is when Samuel actually come into the story. You feel me? So now Samuel, he getting older. Boom, boom, boom. One day Samuel, he going to sleep. And Samuel used to sleep right next to the holiest place. Or I'm just tripping right now. But where Samuel used to sleep was like where they used to go to God, right? Boom. So now my man Samuel, he sleep, he in a dream. Or it's not a dream, he's sleeping, but God called him like, yo, Samuel. Boom. Samuel get up, he think it's Eli. He go to Eli. Eli like, yo, bro, that ain't me. Go back to bed. Boom. Samuel. He get up again. He go back to Eli. Like, yo, Eli, what's up? He like, yo, that's not me. Go back to sleep. Boom. Samuel. He go to Eli. Eli like, oh. Alright, yo. Next time you hear the name Samuel, or next time you hear them calling you, say this. Lord, speak to me. Because Eli realized, like, yo, this is God calling. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. So now, he say it, you feel me? God starts speaking to him. Now, that right there, the significance of that is, like, yo, Samuel was always in the church. He was, like, you feel me, literally born there. Growing up in the temple, you feel what I'm saying? How you don't know Jesus, how you don't know God is calling you? You feel what I'm saying? And that right there could let you know, like, yo, people go to church but don't actually got a relationship with God. You feel what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna talk about all that. But anyway, boom. My man Samuel like, yeah, Lord, speak to me. I'm listening, talk to me. Boom. He basically tells Samuel everything that he told Eli. So now, Eli asks Samuel, like, yo, what's up? Like, what God was talking to you about? You feel what I'm saying? Samuel not with it. Mind you, Samuel grew up under Eli. So he like, man, I can't tell Eli this. Like, that's crazy. So now Eli like, yo, boy, I hope God do the worst to you if you don't tell me what he said to you. So boom, right? Now you tell him, look how my son Eli talked to him though. Eli like, yo, you know what? Whatever God say is Gucci with me. He knows what he's doing. Respect Eli for that. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do a little segue. Eli ended up dying when he heard that his kids died. He fell off a chair. He was mad fat, right? Broke his neck. You feel what I'm saying? So now, boom. Samuel doing everything in the land. Everybody respects Samuel. You feel what I'm saying? Now, another person we gotta introduce before we get to David, and this is the last person, is Saul. King Saul, the first king of Israel. You feel what I'm saying? So now, boom. My man Saul is a Benjamite, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, the Benjamites used to get right with these. They used to get right. You know what I'm saying? They all warriors, skillful, right hand, left hand, going crazy. Saul, he tall, handsome, you feel me? Boom. Before that even happened, before Saul even get in the picture, the people of Israel like, yo, we want a king. You feel what I'm saying? Samuel like, what? Yeah, wildin'. Nah, we want a king. We want to be like everybody else. Wildin'. You got God, but you want a human, you feel what I'm saying, to be telling you what to do. Now, a prophet is a human too, but they're directly being spoken to from God. You feel what I'm saying? Oh. I'm gonna be tight. I don't even know if that was there the whole time like that, or if that just came out. Yo, I'm gonna be tight if y'all didn't hear all that I was saying. I'm gonna be tight. I had to plug in the joint. Every time I get a new device, man, I gotta always mess it up. But anyway, though, you feel what I'm saying? Samuel like, yo, y'all wildin', you feel me? But God like, yo, chill, Samuel. They not doing you dirty, they doing me dirty. They rejecting me as their king, you feel me? So this is what we gonna do. We gonna give them what they asking for. But tell them what's gonna happen when they get a king. People taking taxes and all that. Your sons is gonna go to war and die and all that. You explain all that. They still like, yeah, let's get the king. Boom. So my man say, yo, go anoint my man Saul. Now Saul was doing everything Gucci until he told Saul, like, yo, go to this place, kill everything. Wives, husband, kids, babies, the cattle, the sheep. Boom.
My son Saul, he don't kill everything. He killed what he thought he wanted to kill. You feel what I'm saying? And he kept the women, the sheep, the cattle. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. Samuel was like, yo, you wildin'. Like, you feel me? Like, obedience is better than sacrifice. You feel what I'm saying? Because remember, if you getting sheep, cattle, and all that, those is for the sacrificial offerings. You feel me? So my son like, yo, obedience is better than sacrifice. You should have listened to God. And now, boom. You feel me? He dubbing you. Now, ever since then, my son God put an evil spirit on Saul. You feel what I'm saying? And what an evil spirit is, Saul demon possessed now. You feel me? Nasty with it. Now, my man God is like, yo, I know who else you gonna anoint. That boy loved me with all his heart. Go there. You feel what I'm saying? And you gonna anoint who I tell you to anoint. So now the first 3 sons, Jesse got 8 sons. The first 3, they get dubbed. You feel what I'm saying? The rest of the 4, they get dubbed. Now David was a shepherd boy. You feel what I'm saying? My man was out there tending the sheep, killing lions, tigers, and bears with his hands. You feel me? Because remember, the sheep is the merchandise. And you gotta do anything to save the merchandise. So boom. I ain't gonna hold, I need to drink some water. So boom. When David come in, you feel me? My son, he handsome, he glowing with health, you feel me? Mind you, my son, you feel me? Aki, whatever. Boom. He like, yo, that's him. Anointed him. Anointed him. Now mind you, there's a 1 Samuel and a 2 Samuel. David get anointed in 1 Samuel. My son don't become king until 2 Samuel. So I'm only telling you that to encourage people that there is a process. You feel me? You might have the promise, but there's a process to the promise. That's a word for me. But he word though, so boom, back to business. Now there's only one story I'm gonna tell you about my son David, and then the next episode I'm gonna continue. So boom. Everybody know the story of David and Goliath. You feel me? So mind you, my son just got anointed, right? Boom. So now the people of Israel, they always was beefing with the Philistines. Philistines. They always was beefing with them, right? So boom. They go, right? And Goliath, and this is why I said, yo, I don't know if I said this in a freestyle or if I said this in a video. The devil can only get to your mind, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And if he gets to your mind is connected to your heart. And that's when a decision is made. You feel me? Yo, good looking, brody. Whether it's fair, you feel me? Whether it's like murder, whether it's anything negative, you feel what I'm saying? Like, goody. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, that's how the devil moves. So now, boom. The people of Israel, they're about to fight the Philistines. So my son Goliath, right? Goliath is real life 9 to 11 feet tall. And he's the baby brother. You feel what I'm saying? So he like, yo, man, y'all talking about armies versus armies. That's the gas right there, right? Armies versus armies. Because that's what's supposed to happen. My son Goliath like, yo, nah, bro. Dub that. Let's do 1-to-1 combat. Y'all send a man, you feel me? And I'ma send me. And if I win, we take y'all as slaves. You win, you take us as slaves. That's the whole gas. Because if there's one dude, you feel what I'm saying? In Brooklyn, we got something called no fair ones. If there's one dude, the whole army should have violated boy. You feel me? Should have just said, ah! You feel me? Should have ran down on him. You heard? Like, dead serious. And this is why you got to make sure that your mind is Gucci. Like once in a while, go fast. Like, fast from social media, fast from eating meats. Just do just do wild reading and fruits and vegetables, bro. And I'm telling you, the way that your mind is gonna move is gonna be like stupendous. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the story, right? So now all the people of Israel, because they see how huge Goliath is, they like, yo, nah, like, we can't fight him. Like, nah, like, it's over for that. Like, we shake, we wild scared, we shaking in our boots. Boom. Jesse, right, because 3 of his sons is a part of the army. He tell David, yo, David, yo, go and bring some food, some, in the Bible say provisions. Go bring some provisions to your brothers. Basically, Jesse want to know what's going on, how my sons is doing. You feel me? Because back then, everybody would have heard about Goliath. He 11 feet. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. Look what my son David do. Remember, he a shepherd. My son called another shepherd to watch his sheep. He take his utensils, the stuff that he uses to guard the sheep, takes what his pops wanted to give, and then he go. My son David, he heard Goliath, you feel what I'm saying, talking. I'm sorry to my pastors if y'all watch this. My son David like, yo, who this nigga talking to? So like, yo, David is like, yo, who this uncircumcised nigga talking to? Like, he talking about us? Like, he talking about God? Because basically, Goliath is fake valeting the people of Israel. Like, he's going in. David is not with it. He like, nah, this nigga is wild. Who is this nigga? Boom, mind you, everybody shook. And now his hating brother, the Holy Spirit don't even, I'm not going to say that. X out. But boom. So everybody, like, they shook, and David is with it. You feel me? So now David is like, you know what? I'll fight him. You feel me? I'll fight him. If y'all scared to fight him, I'ma fight him. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. My son Saul like, nah, you too small. A, B, and C, boom, boom, boom. David like, yo, you wildin'. Like, I serve God, you feel me? I serve God. In the same way that he protected me from the bears, the lions that I was killing with my own hands, he gonna protect me from this uncircumcised Philistine. You feel me? So now Saul like, yo, I bet I'm gonna give you my armor. But it didn't fit David. David like, nah, I can't use this. I'm not used to it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not used to it. I'm gonna go like how I'm gonna go. You feel what I'm saying? So now, boom. David pull up. Goliath like, yo, y'all playing? Like, it's really him? Like, this is who y'all got for me? David like, yeah, bro. Like, I'm gonna kill you, then I'm gonna cut off your head. You feel what I'm saying? Long story short, my son had 5 smooth rocks in his bag, and he had a slingshot, got busy. Pow! You feel what I'm saying? Caught him. Boom. The stone sunk in his head. My son fell. You feel me? David went over there, pulled his sword out, got busy. Hachaya. You feel what I'm saying? Cut his whole head off. Boom. He was asking David like, yo, who are you? And all he said was, yo, I'm your humble servant of Jesse. You feel what I'm saying? The crazy thing about it is, I'm about to blow your mind right now. When God sent that demonic spirit on Saul, David was the one playing the harp to make sure Saul's soul was at ease. David used to live in the crib, be an armor bearer and all that. That's how I really know the spirit of God was off of Saul, because it's like, how you don't remember son that's playing the harp to put you to sleep? Like, it's crazy. And that's the episode for the Bible, my homies in the hood. We go through the next one, the second part about my son David. David's life is wild, interesting, wild, crazy. You feel me? Until next time, y'all.